Just move that dumpster to block the real one.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So just putting that one in there.
It appears the hallway stops abruptly.
Closed doors.
It's a really small dressing room.
Go.
And it smells like the alley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it has the milk crate that I like.
Yay.
So we probably don't have the time or expertise to set up the ketamine thing, but if these guys like to party, we could probably just have like a case of hard liquor, maybe Everclear, delivered to the dressing room to give us an advantage over them.
To soften them up.
Yeah.
Bear. Does
That mean-
everything in this world deliver?
Pretty much, if you're willing to pay extra.
I want to see where you're going with that question.
I'm trying to imagine in the U.S. with all their little picky shit about alcohol being the guy who gets a call. I want a case of Everclear delivered discreetly.
Well, thankfully, it's a part of a bar. We can just
True.
pay the bar to send it to the
also
dressing
true.
room 10 feet away.
That's easier there than calling up some random agency and trying to convince them to deliver alcohol to a bar.
No, you call the liquor store.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's not quite the way it works in real life.
Do liquor stores deliver in fucking Chicago now?
They're getting close to with the quarantine.
Yeah, well,
Deliver
in 20 plus years from the time period that you guys are in and in a slightly different world, yes, maybe you
How
can get somebody.
fucking dead would I have been if in my 20s I could have booze just fucking sent straight to my place? Oh my god!
And when you bring it there, just open the door. I'll be laying in the middle of the carpet, just pour it on me.
Haven't places always delivered kegs?
Oh my god!
Yeah, they'll
you
deliver.
can get kegs delivered. Yeah.
Now it seems they're letting the bars stay open for delivery if they also sell food. So it's like, I want a side of fries plus a couple of handles, I think is what they're doing right now.
Did you say plus a couple of candles or handles?
Handles.
Oh, I was just imagining it's like
candles.
Yeah, you have to order a candle as well as the booze and the food because
there's a lot of pork that are in the laws. It's crazy.
Gotta get your fire hazard in there.
Yeah, with your alcohol. It's like a Molotov kit.
Oh, my favorite.
Your bottles, your rags, and your matches.
It's the wrappings from the fry grease or what you stuff.
Nice.
Back in the either late 70s or early 80s, I remember going and they had a gun store that also sold liquor, and they had like the Go Get 'em special, which was like a bottle of wild turkey and a 44 Magnum and ammo.
Yikes.
And it was like for one convenient price, and I'm like,
they bundled it.
yeah, I'm like, I live in a strange country. Even at that age, I was like, there's something wrong here.
We'll help you fill out the card too. Don't worry.
I don't know if there was a card. I think you just paid the guy and just wandered off. I don't know how it worked. I was pretty young. I was like, that's interesting.
There was a place out here selling trucks with a gun.
Yeah.
Trucks?
If you buy a truck, they'd give you a rifle.
Oh, there's some banks, if you open an account, they give you a rifle. And I'm
why do you
thinking,
need the bank? They're just putting themselves out of business.
Right.
So, this venue, did they do tickets or is it just like...
You're not sure. Nobody's actually ever stepped foot into the club. You've gotten a good view of the alley, seen a little bit of the front door. That's about it.
Let's check out the front door.
Wow, there's a lot of people starting to show up. It's still about half an hour to an hour before showtime, but people are starting to fucking come in. Lots and lots of people.
Do they have tickets?
No, they just seem to be giving money to a guy at the door, and there's a couple of bouncers who are keeping an eye on him to make sure he doesn't get his ass snatched up and stuck in a white panel van and driven off with all the money on him. You think you might be able to take him. If you had a sniper, you could stick him up on the roof across the street. There's like a fucking bell tower over there. It's about a fucking perfect shot to take out the bouncers. And then you could hustle the guy who has like the, I don't know, a few $100s on him into your van. It'll be good. Just like you've always wanted to do.
I want to try to get on the roof for surveillance or somewhere for surveillance without being seen by the camera that I know.
All right, sure. Go ahead and give me a stealth roll, not to be noticed by anybody as you go around the side of the building and try to Catwoman up there, but hopefully not the Halle Berry Catwoman, or everybody will make fun of you and give you a Razzie.
Nope.
Everybody's going to make fun of you and give you a Razzie. What
Who
you
else sees
doing?
me
I don't know. Give me a spot hidden to see how many different people are like casually watching you, like as you're getting ready to climb up the building.
Well, I think I'll use my reroll on it.
Oh, okay.
So I can't do my. Well, I want to be quiet up
She
here.
wants to go up there and get into a good sniper position. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I have one question before this plan continues.
Oh no, she's already wandered off, and you're standing with Glenn going.
I have my. There
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
she goes over. Give me a climb roll to scamper upside of the building. You're at a bonus because there's stuff you can stand on, which may or may not shift suddenly under your weight, pitching you off into some kind of dirty dumpster
Success.
packed with diapers. And oh, okay, never mind. You climb up to the top of the building. It looks like one of those flat top buildings that has like the tar paper stuff down, and that's got like the miscellaneous weird metal box things that are set up. And then it's got like a door up here that goes somewhere else, and it's not that big. It's pretty big, but it's not like office building big or anything. And there's like weird pipe things that stick up, just enough to trip the shit out of somebody. And it doesn't have its own lights. You don't see any obvious cameras, so they're probably hidden. You also failed to find a really nice sniper rifle up there that's just waiting for you to use.
That was left from a past.
That would be fucking awesome. And their group did the same thing, and they just left their sniper rifle up there.
There's another group already on the building.
Oh, snipers here at last, thank God.
We have this time. We scheduled 2 weeks ago. This is our rooftop.
Oh, I'm giving him a card for that.
Damn it, Freddy.
There was
yeah.
a sign-up sheet for a reason.
Yeah, you're up on the rooftop. That's the kind of stuff you see. I mean, there's plenty of places like there's convenient metal box things to hide behind if somebody's coming out of the door that goes onto the roof, so you could like have a dramatic gunfight and then run from box thing to box thing while you're shooting at each other. That's all up here.
And
Here,
would
let
I be
me-
able?
Let me trade a card with you there.
You can't. You're not in if you're in communication with her, you can't.
Oh,
Does he have a
Unfortunately,
watch
he's the
to-
only guy who doesn't have a
check that?
bracelet. Yeah, he doesn't.
oh, I
have
do.
one. Oh, do
They
you?
gave me one yesterday.
Did he?
Yay!
Said they were going to. Did they not?
No, they did not. They were like, we're gonna get him a bracelet. A bracelet is needed. He will be able to use that in game, and nothing was done on it. And I even sent Freddie a fucking notes like, you forgot to give him a bracelet. He's like, oh, we'll get it later. And I'm thinking, he's fucked. So yeah, he has no bracelet thing because nobody fucking loves him.
I'll go back to the alley.
I'm just gonna throw out whatever, Glenn. Trading you a card.
Oh, what is that? Alertness?
Yep. Thought it might be good.
And alertness would be super helpful right now, especially since nobody knows anything.
Just toss out whatever you need.
Yeah.
Okay. So meanwhile, it shows Dana up there, and she's like looking at the edges of the roof, and they're up just high enough. If you had a fucking sniper rifle, this would be just fucking perfect. Yeah, and she's like testing out different places, like, yeah. I mean, give you cover against ground fire and shit while you're sniping the fuck out of somebody. Yeah, it's some good stuff up here.
I want to move the van, park
And
it on
there's
the
a
street.
bell tower over there. Which street?
The street.
Oh,
The closest street.
you could go to the street that has the entrance, or you could go to a street that has nothing to do with anything, but it's like a block away.
Whatever street the alley opens onto.
Oh, okay. You go around the corner. Great. It's out of sight of the bar, although if they come on the street, they might drive by your creepy van. You're thinking that the van could be made less creepy if you were to write free candy on the side.
Backstage. I type in texting. I'm like, right backstage door on the van.
Now I'm gonna ninja climb
Onto the top of your van?
onto the roof.
Oh, okay. So you want to sneak back to
Why
the
are you
roof.
climbing up here? You should be
Right.
figuring out how to get rid of the chauffeur and kidnap Neil.
You're watching him with a
Here.
big blue screen. He's reading words
Oh, I
and
thought we
stuff,
could
Badger.
just do the like a regular type. I thought that.
Like,
Oh,
I'm right below you.
he's looking at his blue screen. Badger, where are you? They all seem to want to go up on the building. You're thinking it could be something you heard about monkeys, how whenever there's danger, they feel like climbing. And one climbed up, so maybe you should climb up too, because the other one might
Is
as
there
well.
a sewer grate in the alley?
You
Sure.
should be nabbing Neil.
They seem to be having a
Case things
texting
go
argument.
sideways, Logan. I prepped the sewer lid so that's easy to slide out of the way if I need to run up to it.
Give me a luck roll to see if this sewer lid is like one of those pain in the ass, need special tools to get up, or if you can just, it's one of those pain in the ass, like they keep it locked. The city has it locked down somehow to keep people like you from doing things like that.
Shame. All right.
Says, welcome
All
to
right. Well,
Chicago.
I just curl up in the fucking trash near the back door.
All right, no problem. Yeah, this is actually more comfortable than a place you used to live.
I conceal myself.
All right, no problem. I won't get a roll yet, but so it appears that one's gone up, the other's gone in. What are you doing, Glenn?
Ninja climb.
He climbs up to argue with you face to face. That way, everybody can look up and go, "What's that yelling?" Sure. Give me a stealth roll to make sure nobody's looking this way. There's not a lot of traffic in the back, but there is some.
Crit.
All right. So give me a climb roll not to go for hilarity, like falling onto Badger or, okay, you climb up there so you can argue in person with her.
I climb up and
I'll show her.
step behind her.
Yeah, okay. She's continuing to hold her argument with you via text and stuff like that. And
Looking at you. Why aren't you either in the van or in the club?
I wanted to see what was up here. Are there any skylights?
she seems super disappointed. No, but there are metal boxes. Lots and lots of metal boxes.
Did you check that door? Is it locked?
I gesture, the roof is yours, and I'm gonna start thinking about climbing down.
All right.
Right.
She relinquishes the roof to you, making you the victor. You have the high ground. You feel just like that guy who cut off the other guy's arms and legs and burned him in lava. You feel better about having the high ground. Right. She's looking over the edge, waiting to go down.
Should I play the alertness now?
You don't really see anything up here that's taking your fancy.
Or wait till they show up?
That seems more interesting.
Oh, wait. But I'm checking out that door.
Locked from the inside.
From the inside?
Yeah, you can't imagine
That
who
would
would
make
do that.
more sense.
What kind of maniacs would lock it from the inside?
Is he checking the back door right now?
No.
He's checking the.
They both climbed up monkey style. They may never come back. You're pretty sure they may fall off, so you're like trying to get under some cover in case they fall onto you.
Is it like
Sheila,
is the
hold on a second.
door jam guarded? Or can you do like the credit card thing?
Of course, the door jam's guarded, but if you have some lockpicks, you should be okay. Sheila, where are you at while he's over there playing with the door as hard as he can?
I am doing my idea of surveillance.
No problem.
I'm down, I'm watching.
You see the van pulling up early. They look like they're a few minutes early. And
Do I hear that?
give me a listen roll at a quarter because it's not that loud and there's all these other vehicles and there's a crowd over there on the other side of the building. And some guy going, stop punching me. Stop trying to take the money. Stop punching me. I want the money. No, okay, you don't hear shit. You hear rattle, rattle, rattle. You're like looking at the lock and going, So anyway, just bite right through that fucking doorknob. That'll teach it. Okay. Meanwhile, you guys see they've got a cool looks like a kidnap special van with the side door and rear doors upgrade, and it looks like it's a little bit longer than a normal van. Some really good looking lady gets out of the front passenger seat. Some other dude gets out of the driver's seat, and about 6 other people get out of the back, and they start carrying stuff over toward the back door, and they try the back door, and is it locked? It is. God damn it.
Oh, I gotta hear that.
Give me a listen roll at full. You could still fuck this up and amuse Logan.
Oh, I did not declare, but the ball gag, I wanted to have it with me.
I figure that you
So
were
it's
not
your
letting the
discretion.
ball gag out of your sight, because if you don't use it on her, one of them may end up getting it. We all know which one may end up getting it.
It's gonna get used. It's gonna get used.
So yeah, you hear a rhythmic pounding of metal, and you're like, "Is it coming from this door? Is it? No, I don't think so." And you're like,
Sneak
"No,
back
it's
and
not me."
look at the alley.
Okay, you see a whole bunch of people over there, and some really annoyed lady, like really close to you, like slowly turning her head and looking at you.
Do I see Neil? Yeah, putting in the earplugs.
Okay, yeah, yes, he's helping carry stuff.
Is there a driver
Oh yes, there is.
still in the van?
No,
Or
he's
did they
helping
get out to
carry
help?
stuff. Everybody's helping carry shit. The back door gets open. The guy's like, "What? We're the band, asshole. Back off." Okay. And they go in. All of them go in, and the back door goes. Couple guys come back out, grab more shit. And then they realize they didn't prop the door open because it closes before they get back. And then they fucking pound on the door some more, and then somebody opens the door and goes, "What? We're still the band, asshole." Okay, fine. And then
Is Neil the last one to go in?
Give me a luck roll at half. If you make it, yes. Otherwise, no. He's just in the crowd of people. Yes, he is approaching it. He's got too many different packages, and he's got like drum cymbals in his teeth. The door
Does
slowly
the door
begins to
have
swing
enough
closed.
of the underside available to pull it closed?
You just push it closed if you want to. It opens
yeah,
outward.
Yeah. Just so like fucking Neil's like coming up with the fucking shit.
You explode out of your pile of trash and hurry over to the door to slam it shut on him. Go ahead and give me a maneuver roll. Roar! It's Oscar the Grouch, he thinks. No! Right. You go over there and slam the door shut. He goes, "What the fuck are you doing, man?" He's got a symbol in his mouth.
Get out of my house!
Give me an acting role. I love it. Take a card. Take a card and give me an acting role.
Yeah, no acting.
Give it a shot. Okay, well, yeah.
Get out of my house!
He-
Does he drop all the shit on him?
He's not willing to yet, but he is going to try to kick you at a negative. Go, he says. Come on, dice roller. Fucking makes it. And he... One real, one stun. Kicks you in the shin. He says.
Can I tell if there's still crap in the van?
Hard to see from this vantage point. Give me spot at half. Sure. I'm thinking you're not going to be able to see because they got all the easy shit, and so they're having to get in there and get... Yeah, there's still some shit in there.
How far away is our vehicle?
Way the fuck away from here in combat rounds. Way the fuck away. In normal walking speed, it's not that far. But in combat rounds, it's forever away. He says. He prepares to kick you again.
Is their van still running?
No. He launches another devastating kick at you. No.
All right.
He says. What are you doing? If you were to jump off, you could literally tackle Neil to the ground right now, and you get a big bonus from going.
Yep, we're gonna do that.
Oh my god, I wasn't serious. Okay, sure, go ahead and give me a jump roll. Lower is better.
Get out of his house.
Now, if you miss by just a little bit, you're tackling him to the ground, which will amuse Logan.
Jump. Apparently, it's been a while since I used jump because I cannot find it.
Did not make it? My roll 20 is going slow.
Rolling. Critical jump!
Right. Roll a d12. I'm doubling the damage on him. Roll a d6 minus 6 on yourself. And
Alright, here's the d12.
Tim go, ah!
And then a d6 minus 6. And then does this count for my silence? And I roll a d4 then?
Roll a d4 minus d6. Since silence. So you're rolling a d4 damage on... Okay, you take no damage. And Neil is... what's your strength at?
Strength is at a 78.
Roll percentage. Try to get low. Right, Neil
32.
falls to the ground, all his shit crashing around him, and the one symbol begins rolling away. As is causative narration. Yes.
Excellent.
Apparently,
ideas.
She looks up at you and goes, "Ideas?"
I said, let's get him to the.
What's
Get
the
him to
door
our
made
van.
out of?
The
I
door
brace
is metal.
the door.
Okay, he holds himself against the door. Neil's going into combat rounds with you. You made me drop my shit, he says. And round 1, heroes are first, villains are second, and have a large chance of dropping more shit if they take damage. Wit is approved. Scott, you're up on top of the roof, like Batman. What do? Would you like to pose dramatically and not get a card, or say something witty and get a card?
How high up am I?
About 2 stories.
So, 20 feet?
Maybe
6
ish.
meters?
Who knows? Do you want to measure for your round?
I want to cast a spell.
Roll willpower times 3. He begins yelling and screaming and waving his arms, and nothing happens. Over to Tim. You're bracing the door for your action?
Hold the door! Hold the door! Hold the door! Hold the door!
Take a card. And Sheila, you're laying on top of this guy who's getting ready to start violence.
I'm going to lovingly try to beat him unconscious.
Give me a fist roll at -30. He's also at -30 as you guys are doing the rolling around on the ground, punching each other thing.
Yes. I'll get there.
You can do it. You can tell it's been too long since we've made our character be all violent and shit.
Yeah. I have this would it be just unarmed?
Yep. Trying for unarmed to half. Good luck. All right.
Didn't
You
make it.
begin flailing away at him. He's flailing away at you. You guys are doing the rolling around, ineffectively punching at each other thing.
I would like to, because time is of the essence.
Yes.
Can I play the Master Pie and try again?
Ooh, Master Pie, you say. Isn't that 2 more actions?
Take 2 full actions when played.
Sure, go for it. Actually, you're up to full skill. Sorry, I just realized you're both knocked down, so you both have bonuses to hit. In addition to being knocked down and having negatives to hit, it balances out, but you still missed at your current percentage. So good luck.
All
We're
right.
all counting on
There we go.
you. Sure.
Yeah, by half this time.
Cool. I believe you have no strength bonus, so it's D3 unless you've got something else going.
I do. I have a plus D10 damage.
God damn. Okay, go ahead and play that and roll a D3 plus a D10.
All right, here's for the D3.
Okay, 3, good.
And the D10. So 9 damage to poor little Neil. I'm trying to save you.
All right. He's like, he's rolling, but he's going to try to hit you back. He's not as good at this as you are. But he does manage to clock you. It's not a crit. He does not do this for a fucking living. Apparently, accounting school is much easier. And after your reduced damage, he still does a D3, so you take 1 real, 1 stun.
Okay.
It's like he gets hit like a truck and gives you a good slap, and you're like, ow. Next round, the people inside, they do get their listen roll. What was that? Says the guy. Sounds like the same fucking voice. Stop moving the cards, whoever moves them, because I'm using them for combat right now. Heroes are first, villains are second. Skiing is approved if you want to ski off of that fucking roof. Okay, so Tim, are you holding the door?
Hold the door.
All right, and Scott.
I'm gonna jump down to the top of the dumpster or whatever.
Sure, give me a jump roll. Yeah, you're going for the easy dismount. First is a jump roll. Dumpster looks closed. Nice plastic lids.
Quarter.
Cool. Give me a luck roll at half, not to have the plastic lid buckle. There.
Get up.
Crit. Despite your huge backpack of shit that you refuse to relinquish, the door is completely solid. In fact, it seems that you've hit it in such a way that it may never buckle again. It has become strengthened through your interaction. Meanwhile, Sheila is rolling around punching the shit out of this guy. He looks like he's ready to fucking pass out, but he's still holding on tenaciously to consciousness.
You got him.
He's barely caught. He's like, he's trying to slap her away. What do you do, Sheila?
1 more knock. All right.
2 or more
Successful.
damage is what you're going for. Average damage is all you need. Otherwise, you just give him a little slap and take him right to the edge.
It was a D3 for it
Uh-huh.
without my. Okay.
You take him
There's a
right
1.
to the edge. He's like, And we now go to next round. And, Tim, before that, the bad guys go. Somebody tries to push open the door. What's your strength? They're not going at their full strength, so your bonuses here.
Strength.
Yeah.
76.
Okay, he needs to roll 5 or less to casually just one-armed open the door. No. Okay, and
When he does that, I say, "Open the door!"
Nice.
take a card. That's just beautiful. The guy's like, and right, next round, as you realize you are running out of time by slowly slapping this guy to death. Ooh, heroes are first. All hit points from the heroes that are gone return. So if you're wounded, you're not anymore. Weeping is approved. You're first, Sheila. Now is your big chance. All you have to do is pretty much hit him and he'll go unconscious. So if you miss, we'll all have a good laugh.
Got it.
Right, he finally passes the fuck out just before he can use his fist of fury on you. And, right, let's see, Scott, you're busy posing dramatically on top of the dumpster, which is strong.
I'm gonna grab him.
Right, you hop off of the dumpster and go over to grab him. Give me a grapple roll as you scoop down and you're like ready to grab him, but he's laying on the ground and you might grab her instead. It'll be funnier if you do. Just haul her off to the van and kidnap her ass. It's been a while since she's gotten to be kidnapped. No, you grab the guy by his fucking throat and start dragging him off. Sheila, what are you doing? Getting up?
Yeah, we're gonna pull this guy away.
You scramble to your feet and start following the dragging body. The one symbol has last bumped the tire and goes chung, 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 chung. Tim, what are you up to?
We're never here.
There's always gear all over. It looks like the guy may have been raptured or some shit. Tim, what do you do?
I keep pushing the door, going, "Open it, idiots!"
All right,
I'm with the band.
The guy attempts to push it open. Roll a percentage on your strength there to keep it shut.
Great.
Right, but you can hear the guy fucking hitting it with his shoulder. He's like, "It's stuck! It's stuck!" He's like, "Stand aside! I'm gonna get a good run at it."
Ooh.
Meanwhile, you guys are dragging him off. And next round, we're into longer combat rounds now.
I start telling them to pull.
Villains are first, screaming and terrors approved. Heroes are second, but have a free roll. Okay, I'm gonna take a run. And the bad guy's like, it just shows like kind of out of weight dude rushing this fucking metal door. Part of his brain's wondering, why am I doing this? And Tim, are you wanting to hold it shut regardless? Or
No, let's open it and close it as soon as I get the sense that he's right the fuck there, because I want him to come flying out, slam himself into the van, and then close the door behind him.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and give me what skill would you use for impeccable timing?
Do you want to go with a listen?
Sure. That sounds good. That's okay. It's not quite impeccable, but it's pretty good. You do have a free reroll if you want to risk getting it.
Oh, free reroll.
Free reroll. Brand free reroll.
Even worse.
It shows you going, shows the guy rebounding.
I don't want to do that. Hold on. Give me a second here.
It's like the immovable door, and it shows one flying one way and the other flying the other way, and the big Jap animation scene.
All right, spend one to make sure that shit doesn't happen.
Oh, Scott, give me a strength roll and a sprint roll. Both are reliant on each other. Okay, Badger does it. The guy fucking has to make his maneuver roll. That one's good. Yeah! Right. It makes me wish there was doors on both sides that were open so he'd just go through them. Right. He goes running over and pitches himself into their van.
Can I another action and close the door?
Yeah, next round you can close the door.
Or all haste.
Oh, well, that will keep me from getting to do
I close the door.
It shows like all these guys and they're going Okay, so Scott, he did both. He's a bit slow. He's strong but slow. Sheila, what are you doing? He's got this guy by the throat.
If I can help carry him to make it easier.
Sure, give me a grapple roll to grab hold of his feet, and then a sprint roll to try to keep up with or pass Scott. If you pass him, it may get awkward for this guy, but it'd be fun.
Grapple by half.
Oh
And
no, you guys are
sprint.
okay. You guys run off and go around to take a card. All right, you guys go around the corner. Next round comes. And give me a new listen roll there, Tim. Heroes are first, villains are second, but the villains cannot spend hero points. Posing dramatically as approved.
Got the listen roll.
I got a little something for you.
And then you heard, I think there's a problem, and you heard somebody go, sounded a bit bigger than a pistol.
Hold on. I need to. There we go. You need it. I'm trading that card. I was supposed to do that in the first place. There you go.
Thank you. I thought maybe you might like that.
Yep.
It just shows her disappearing around the corner. Looks over at Badger, goes, "You're doing great." Disappears around the corner.
We're doing it.
So, Tim, you are first. You definitely heard a large kind of gun being fucking cocked and locked. And you realize you feel like a little worm.
So, my 3 words, I yell at the guy on the ground. They are after. And then I start fucking running after the other 2.
Give me a sprint roll. You want something good. They aren't going as fast as you would like, but they're going fast. You were going faster. You just like rushing after you. Right. And the guy who's your prisoner does absolutely nothing.
He's frozen.
I'm going to go scatter more Cheerios on the floor. I'll be back.
There he is.
Why are the kids the only ones who get Cheerios scattered on the floor for them?
Takes them longer to pick them up.
Okay.
Busy.
It just fucking tosses the Cheerios out.
I think that's what we're meant to see, yes. And the kids are like rooting around on the floor. Quarantine does odd things to people.
Mine!
Oh my God. I just thought of a new quarantine event where the kids get dressed up as pigs and then you feed them out of one long bowl that's a long triangle. I think that could catch on. Until, of course, health and safety gets called. Yeah. I mean, until family services gets the call, you can do whatever you want. Oh, yeah. I think this is going very well.
So,
I'm starting to think, Tim, that the players would do good in carrying around large amount of like liquid soluble drugs with them at all points, because drugging people is always their first fucking option. It's like, my God.
So we need to deposit this book at the library. We should start by dosing the librarian.
Exactly. It's like, well, we're really worried about the speech this guy's going to give to the United Nations. He needs to really do a good job. Let's dose him with ketamine. All right.
I mean, awesome. It just seems like the logical choice, Logan.
It's better than killing people.
You know, do you know how much anesthesiologists make per year?
More than me.
It's a rather shocking amount. They're definitely well into the six figures, not just like barely hedging into, well into the six figures. And do you know why?
Yeah, they're paid like doctors, basically. And wow, they fucking have the attitude that goes with that fucking title too, by the way. I spent damn near 40 minutes talking to this dude the one day, right? About all this different stuff. Fucking, we hit all kinds of topics. Fucking laughter back and forth. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm Tim. And he goes, I'm Dr. Such and Such. And I was like, fucking guys. They're...
Can I call you Dr. Dickhead instead? That'll just make me feel more relaxed around you. No, but my point is, the reason is it's super hard to keep somebody unconscious without killing or giving them serious problems and shit.
Fucking death. That's their job. My job is to get you almost dead and then bring you back. And then during the entire surgery, my job is to try to fluctuate those numbers just right. Fuck that job.
Yeah. Are you using Elmer's school glue on something?
I definitely am.
Aren't you supposed to be eating that?
No,
I'm
Logan.
pretty sure you're supposed to be eating it.
I'm not on your child's diet plan that you put together.
I remember when you were 4, it was damn good then, and it was good enough then, and they were using more actual hooves then.
All right.
No.
All right. Real life combat. That I think is maybe going as well as this one.
Perfect. That'll give you more of the feel of being in combat and shit.
Oh my gosh. Life imitates art, imitates jerks.
I was just telling Scott a thing where you could dress your kids up as pigs, feed them out of one long rectangular bowl. Yeah?
Well, then the biggest one, just like in those scenarios, the biggest one's going to get bigger.
Exactly. Then you can harvest them.
You win. You win the biggest piggy award.
Right. Okay, so we're going to go into the next round. As you guys have just run around the corner carrying this dude with Badger hot on your tails. And heroes are first, villains are second. Acrobatics is approved, although maybe not wise. And you guys rush over. Now you've run into the first problem because the driver's got the guy top body. You've got his feet. Badger is like almost caught up to you.
Drop him off at the back of the van. Glenn, start her up.
I set him down.
Right. He drops the front half of the guy and goes and gets in the van. You hear weird noises from the guy. Possibly something crack or whatever. And right. So you've got him by the feet.
Drop him on his head.
Well, yeah, you don't have time for that because there's things going on over there. Bad things. Unless you want to carefully spend the whole action setting him down, simple action over to the car door and hope that make it away.
Yeah, do that.
Oh, all right. He goes, pats him and shit.
Start hearing the elevator music.
He rubs his head. Okay, Tim, what are you doing?
Let's see. They are after her. Protect her. Those are my 3 words. And then I continue to run toward the rest of the group.
You, unless they do something extraordinary, you'll catch up to where they're at. They're near the back door. What are you going to do, Dana? Oh, look, the back door is not open. Gosh, you wish you had the keys. So what do you do?
Try to start lifting him up so that when the back door is eventually opened,
you know it's never going to open. He's going to hop in and drive off, and you're going to be holding this guy. That's what's going to happen.
I don't recall us ever mentioning that we were going to lock the thing.
No, nobody ever actually checked it. I don't recall anybody ever checking it or anything like that.
In that case, I play a haste and open the door.
Give me an amazing luck roll to see if it was left unlocked, because I'm thinking it's locked. No, it's definitely locked. You're like, now if you want to strength it open, you've got just enough time.
Oh, I thought with the haste he was going to flip over Glenn and shimmy to the back.
Or you crawled between those guys and just went out their doors.
That is a possibility.
That's what I figured you're doing because you don't have any fucking personal space things and their doors are a lot closer. So, right, Glenn starts up the van. Or Glenn gets in the van. Or no, Glenn goes through the door.
Was there a clicker?
No, it's stick in the key, turn it, and then the lock goes, reluctantly go up. Gosh, you're thinking a getaway driver would have been handy if only you didn't need 2 people on the roof. Then it could have worked out better for you, you're thinking it, but 2 is the minimum, a sniper and a spotter. Next round.
I thought we still had a few hours.
You hear fring, 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 fring. It sounds like a weird metal thing. Heroes are first. Any spells cast this round cost no magic points. Flirting is approved. Oh, isn't that nice? So, right. You want to unlock your door this round, Glenn?
Unlock all the doors.
All right. Right. The 2 side doors open, and Glenn, give me a luck roll at half, and then that also opens the back door, although that'd be a weird fucking van.
How else would you unlock it?
We have clicks. Even our oldest, just saying.
Mm.
Our American lifestyle, our fans have always had it.
Both the doors and the back door and the car across the streets, locks go. And the trunk of the car over there goes. You look at the key like.
Dude crawls out. I'm free.
You've never had that happen before. You're thinking that's odd. And right, you hear. What the fuck? Where is he? He's in the van, sir. God damn it! Get him over here. Bring him to me. Well, they see an ass and stuff sticking out of the van. They assume it's the last guy. Right. So while all that's going on, you guys load the dude in the van. And Glenn, give me a driving roll to drive casually away without going, up over the line, do a donut line. If you fail the driving roll, all that happens. Damn it. Okay. You casually drive off.
Nice.
And away. You guys escape into the night with your unconscious person in the back of the van and $100,000 left on the table, as well as the anonymity of whoever the fuck that dude was that you don't know. Where are you driving to?
Huh?
Tie him up.
You look at the distinctive lack of ropes and stuff in the van.
Oh, there's definitely some in my backpack, and he definitely has some in his bag.
You begin going through Glenn's backpack. You notice his seat is all the way back because he won't take off the backpack even to drive. He is a freak about it. His ass is barely on the front of the seat.
Is the roll of duct tape still back here, Logan?
Yes.
Yeah, I use that on him.
All right. She's still going through his backpack and finding all kinds of like weird shit that's never going to be used by anybody for anything. And, like there's a fucking watermelon in there and she's setting all this aside, digging for the rope, which always gets to the bottom.
I do his hands and then I fucking mummify him up to his head.
Right. That uses the roll is gone now. You are right. He's got like a nose sticking out.
And his sock goes into his mouth.
Oh, that's also duct taped up unless you wanted that separate. You said mummify.
True. Yeah.
Right. I left you a breathing hole. Oh, did you want to leave his eyes? I thought you were going to cover his eyes so he didn't know who it was.
That's true. Breathing hole. Yeah,
breathing
just his
hole.
nose.
Yeah.
Just his nose.
Perfect. All right. You guys look. You found the rope. You take it out and you see Tim like rolling this guy back and forth on the floor, and he's just sitting there. And Tim, you pick up from attempting this a new potential skill, which will give you a check and learn called duct tape art. Go ahead and give me a roll and learn. Oh yeah, it's a real thing too, which is amazing. I mean, yeah. All right. It looks like there's like there's big chunks of clothing and stuff sticking out, but you did what you could. Meanwhile, Sheila, you've got the rope. All Scott's possessions are all the fuck over in the van and the passenger seat, and he's looking really angry. and sighing at you because all his shit is all over, and he knows he's going to be forced to flee the van and then go on this fucking 1 session long shopping trip just to replace all his bullshit.
No,
that never
I'll
gets
start
used.
repacking everything now.
Would you like to pack it badly?
I will pack it as well as I can.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and give me your professional packing type roll. I have no idea which skill you're wanting to use for that. Do you have Tetris skill?
I don't.
You can support that by singing if you want to sing the Russian national anthem while doing the packing. Tim's like, this seems logical.
Neither one of those are helpful.
I'd give them both a try. You may pick up one or the other.
Call Tara.
Yeah.
She's busy. She's only got some of your stuff repacked and is trying to concentrate on the Russian national anthem.
I will pause to call Tara.
Now your shit's not going back in your backpack.
No, it's not. Not about half of it.
She says, let's meet near the high school.
Okay, hopefully you're being more specific than that, Tara. We need a place to drive
She
to.
said it like that.
A bit husky. Yes, perhaps she was using her stress relief thing. I don't know. She says there's a big old tree near the old side of the school on the west. We'll meet under the big old tree. It's near the sewer thing. Okay.
Fine, great. Not an ambush. Gotcha. Bye, Tara.
Bye. And then she goes back to going.
Did she say she was a vegetarian?
Not at that time.
She might be brainwashed.
That's fucked up. Every time she meets you, she's like, I'm a vegetarian. Wait, she was clearly under distress. She didn't tell us she was a vegetarian.
Take a card, Scott. That's very possibly what's going on. And Tim take a card, and Sheila take a card. Everybody's got a card now. Did you try your singing roll yet?
No.
I want to see you pull off the Tetris song.
Yin yang.
Yin yang. Oh, everybody discard all your shit.
Whoa.
I haven't drawn yet.
No trading. Wait, that's not it. Somebody had that one. Which one did I have?
You said
Where's the
yin
fucking
yang.
one I had?
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, I did. Hold on. Yeah. Yin Yang says no trading. It's everyone. Oh, that's so harsh. Sorry, guys.
This is all happening because of the Russian national anthem. Not only are they in for election fixing, but they're taking away your cards too, and they're coming for your guns. See, you got the Russian national anthem. Oh wait, no, you got Tetris. Pick up Tetris skill. Well done.
Nice. Did you discard everything and refill?
Did you already throw out all your cards and refill, or not yet?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Please do so. I think Tim's already done his get new cards. And no doubt he's got 4 new red cards, which I'll be played immediately.
Gods hate me. Discard and refill.
This is happening because you realize with a horrible finality, Glenn, that all this card stuff is happening because somebody touched your fucking backpack of shit. And then they unpacked it. And you know that she's going to put it back in such a way you're never going to be able to find anything quickly. Sure, it's packed more efficiently. Sure, you've even got a couple inches of spare room at the top, but now you can't find anything. And she didn't put your rope back either because they're further probably reinforcing the cocoon thing going on. Are you reinforcing his cocoon with the rope to make sure that...
No, that seems very sufficient.
I don't know. He may be able to get out of the duct tape, but if you got duct tape plus rope plus chains, then only Houdini can escape it. Man.
No reds?
I'll pack everything in. No reds.
Right, you've got a little bit more space on there now. And Glenn, you're just sitting there fucking fuming because you know it's going to take many rounds to get anything out of your fucking backpack. But it's sufficient.
Been there, done
Okay.
Add 2 points to gross out.
Also, Glenn's sure that next time he goes to sleep, that he's going to hear a badly sung Russian song in his head while he's trying to get to sleep.
Sorry. Do we have? I've got to lock it in. Do we have any victories or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bupkis.
So, I'm driving.
Cool. By the way,
Are we being?
quick question: this program versus the other one, which one seems to have less fuck ups for making the show?
I didn't notice much of a difference either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the same.
6 of one, half dozen of the other. I had no issues with the other one.
Neither did I, but I wanted to try out this one. So, cool. Thanks. All right. Give me a counter surveillance roll, Glenn, as you're using your mirrors. Use the mirrors. The words of your driving instructor coming back to you. Be sure to check your mirrors and make sure nobody follows you home. He was an odd driving instructor, but you still remember him. You don't think you're being followed.
Okay.
Or if you are, it's by that fucking helicopter way up in the sky, but it doesn't seem to be going the same direction as you.
I drive to Tara's apartment.
No. We're
No?
driving to the high school, blah, to where she wanted to meet us.
Yeah, but I think she's been compromised. I want to see if there's signs of a struggle.
In her apartment? How would you know from here? No.
I do also remember her specifically saying, "Don't go to my apartment."
Yeah.
Said, make sure you're not followed, which I just did.
Oh, I look out the back windows, Logan.
This van does not have any back windows. It's only got the ones in the front.
Yeah. I make sure our guy is way up in the front of the van before I open the door.
It just shows you guys driving along the van door.
Anybody out there?
Does anyone react?
There are other cars and shit. Some guys like,
All of the people react.
Yeah, there's other traffic around and stuff.
I close the doors.
The cars make noise at you. You begin getting honked at, Scott.
I close the doors.
Okay.
There's a lot of people behind us.
He waves his fist at random people.
I make sure he knows we're being followed.
He just sits there giggling. You think he may have gone insane with the kind of madness that overcomes people when they spend too long in the Great Sandy area.
That's just the traffic.
Let's go to the other place. Let's go to the place where she said.
She didn't say she was a vegetarian.
So are you gonna
Vampires
go
might have got
through
to
the?
her.
Are you gonna go through the check-in thing and then go up there exactly? Like, what's the plan? You're just gonna drive by and like, that's an apartment building, so it must be okay
I go
now.
up there?
Like, where you? Don't go.
She
Let's
begins,
move this thing forward. Let's meet at the place.
I want to see if people busted in there and kidnapped her,
Park-
brainwashed her.
Park, if we're going to do that, park behind it. And a half a block down.
Okay.
And leave me the keys, because I'm staying here with this guy.
Okay.
all right, you guys park behind it and half a block down. He takes out the keys, looks at them, knowing he may never see them again. You've had so little time together with this van, and you haven't trashed it yet. It must be true love, Glenn.
What time is it? How long has passed?
Glenn, do not listen to the inside voice.
It's probably
It
been
is
an hour and a half of driving to here.
Oh my gosh.
Really?
Well, call it 45 minutes.
This is not what I wanted, Glenn.
It
Chicago
would have
magic.
been that long to get to the high school anyway.
Oh, probably another half hour from here.
Ideally, she wouldn't be here because she's already left. Like, I don't know why are we here?
Is there a fire escape?
This apartment, no, they have inside stairwells going down. Probably at least 2 of them.
If it makes you feel better, the Glen, I like your style of thinking here.
The theme track for this part of the movie is the Russian-style Tetris music, but done in a really creepy fashion. Do, 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 do.
Dun 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 dun.
Would
So
you
you're
like
gonna-
to give her your keys or keep them for
I
yourself?
reluctantly hand over the key.
Okay, enjoy going up there and seeing that nobody's there. Either way, she's not going to be there, and it's going to be messy because we already saw that it was messy. So
Was it?
enjoy your clue hunting.
She mocks your clue hunting abilities, Glenn.
Well, now I've got to do it.
Uh-huh.
Go, Bear. Go.
Stealth.
Prove the gazelle wrong.
If she's tied up in duct tape, then I'll help you carry her.
Clearly, what's at stake here is the head of the tribe.